Church family, I did just want to take a minute, though, to address the coronavirus and the things that are going on that we are experiencing together. As you know, these are unprecedented times. We have watched the rapid and radical changes that our nation is making in response to the threat of coronavirus. We have watched as the health officials and the governor have suspended the ability for us to gather together in church services, and our immediate response in obedience and compliance to that was to suspend all of our small groups, and so all of our catchment groups have been put on pause. We are not allowed to gather personally together in fellowship at our services right now, and so we are connected together in our online family now. And I wanted to remind us that though we have lost the gathering together of our building, I want you to know that a church is not a building, but a church is a community. And we are still a church. We are a family that God has connected together, and though right now we cannot fellowship face to face, technology has given us the ability to be gathered together digitally, to be able to be gathered together online. And so for the next period of time, we are forced into fellowshipping just merely online. So what does that mean? And what is our response? Well, these past couple weeks, the biggest concern that we had was to get our live services up and running. And now the next step that we're going to be focusing on in the upcoming weeks is the ability to get all of our small groups connected back together again through the use of the technology that we have. We are learning with the different platforms that are available and the different programs and the different technologies that allow us to connect together digitally. And so our ministry heads of all of the various different ministries here at the church are right now strategizing on exactly how they can be reaching out to all of our small groups and that we can continue to move forwards as a family. I want to point us all to our website and in particular to our app as sort of the digital lobby, our app, the Through the Word app that we have in our app stores and game stores. We want to encourage everybody in the entire church to be able to download that onto their phones and to use that as kind of a digital foyer. It is the entrance in. Think of it as the digital foyer in our church, that you come into the church and then you pick a direction within the church that you are going to head. In the upcoming week, we are planning on having some devotions. I'm planning on posting a couple of devotions in the morning. We are looking at recording some worship and putting that up there as well. And in addition, any announcements being kept up to date of what the church's response is, answering questions and continuing to help us to be able to respond to the uncertainty of the times in which we are living. That is going to come through our app and through our website. So this next week, we want to encourage you to get up to speed on that. Be joining us, checking into our app and to the website to be able to continue to be connected together as a family. I want you to know that God is in control. I want you to know that we are still the church gathered together and that we are working diligently to be able to continue to find ways to stay connected together in community as we worship the Lord and as we trust Him. God bless you. Have a great week.